Welcome back to another Alliance War video. This is for Loki versus TCN, war number 4 of the season. And looking at the bans, they banned Herc, CGR, and Scorpion. TCN has huge accounts and insanely fast time, so we have our hands full today for sure. So let's get into my fights. I'm on path 5 in section 1, no Professor X, huge shock, I know. But we have this mcoc on the first note, ebb and flow knockdown. And he goes debuff immune, so we're going to place a white magneto pre-fight and a flame on with this torch. And the plan basically is to knock him down to get the protection down, medium, light, medium, and push to an SP2 if I can, block it and build my smolders. And he's just going to pretty much melt. I popped a regen boost here, really just because I'm going to be using torch again for my third fight. And I knew this was going to be quick, so... here we go, and he's playing ball. He throws this SB1. I'm gonna take it onto the block since my regen is still active and I don't trigger dex. I'm gonna build more smolders and knock him down here, and I hold heavy just to build my temp in case I need to, and just medium, light, medium. And at this point he's gonna be dead. I don't even want to throw my special, so pretty easy. My next fight is a Tuma. And this is on heavy unstoppable, ebb and flow knockdown. So this is only a Sig 20 Atuma. I don't have to worry about his Sig ability. I'm use white magneto, place the guidance, and then I'm going to back out. I'm going to try to run the combat power or combat regen. Sorry, the regen boost through this fight in the next one. But I want to make sure that I back out because there is that pre-fight bug where if you just enter right away, it may not apply, and I definitely want the pre-fight on this fight. It would make it dramatically harder if I had to bait SB1s and heavy counter them. So here we go, and I checked the time. I got a minute and a half. I'm like, this is gonna be quick. I may be able to run it even through my third fight here, but it's just a regen boost. It doesn't really matter. I don't have a lot of fights this war. So let's get in this. I'm gonna parry heavy, and then only thing I'm gonna worry about is throwing my special 2 with the protection down. So here I miss a parry, I guess, and I take a full combo to the face. But it's all good. White Magneto's pretty tanky, and just gonna go back to parry heavy. I get the that protection down. I have my SB2. I'm gonna throw this with 5 prowess, and he's dead. That's all she wrote. So pretty straightforward fight. I think White Mags is probably my favorite Atuma counter in the game. But here we have a long shot, and I have a white magneto pre-fight placed for me already, and my BG mate placed his torch flame on for me. He has an R3, I have an R4. That's the only reason I am taking this. They both will melt him, but obviously one is just going to be a tad bit faster. And the plan here basically is to push to an SP2, knock him down, try to keep that prowess down, and push him to an SP2 so I don't get incinerated, because I'm incinerate immune, so it just will build smolders. But he throws his SP1, and I fight long shot like every day in AQ, so I'm not really worried about that SP1. But I took it on the block just to build more prowess, but you see that he went down just as easy. So super quick fights to start. My last fight of the war is on Mini Island. I didn't have any section 2 fights, and I'm taking this Terrax with Absorbing Man. So in this fight, I thought about, okay, yes, there's rotations that you can just, obviously Abs Man just destroys Terrax, but I was like, what can go wrong? I want to be in magma, so I want to make sure that I have that, and I want to make sure that I don't get hit by doing some intercepts, even though he's super aggressive. And I also don't want his rock field to fall off, because then he gets potential of pushing SB3. So I'm going to block a lot. I want to build the flourish buffs to keep his combat power rate and everything going through the roof. And I'm just going to block everything. You see my morph charges ramping up. And at this point, I'm not going to intercept. I'm not going to do anything fancy. I'm just going to let him hit me and just keep his power up. And then I'm going to throw my SB2 when available. Right there, I refine my form, and you see a bunch of damage. And then after this, I'm going to do medium, light, medium, and then throw my, I'm going to try to throw my SP2, but he dies before. Just super safe. Now, I did ask Lags what I could have done better, and he said I could have medium, light, medium before, once I hit 600 and really built up my damage before. So I'll look to do that next time. But you see here, the boss is open, and we're looking for Andy, and he's just running from this boss fight. And he just disappeared. But he finally shows up, takes the boss, and he smokes it. So, you know, that was one emotional roller coaster that he put us on. And looking at our BG stats, we got another donut, number 2 of the season, and we actually beat them on fight time, which was pretty awesome. But let's take a look at the final stats of this war. And you can see that we did lose this war. It was extremely close, 4-4. We ended in a tie, but we did lose on time. Shout out to Karate Mike, Andrew, and B Manny for the MVPs. I see Agent is with TCN now. He was with GT40, so I'm not sure how he ended up with TCN, but we'll see you guys in the next one.